Guys doing? That was a good one, huh?
Where's your mask? You coughed.
That was a good one. Hey guys, I do have an update. My hubby's saying hi. Peace. What's up?
I'm not naked.
Oh my god, my nails look horrible. Shut the fuck up. I have to redo my nails today. Okay, I'm doing my nails today. Anyways, yeah, I went to court like that, but the judge didn't care. Anyways, so we did have court today on the eviction. Eviction. How do the French say it? Eviction.
Eviction.
Eviction. Whoa, hi, boo boo. So there's a couple of things that I want to talk to you guys about. But before I do, every single person that joins here, if you guys want to help me, besides the donations, of course, give me a thumbs up, because thumbs up actually helps me with my views on my videos. Thumbs up. I gotta do my note. I can't even do this.
Press the bell button.
There you go. One more. I need what? I'm seeing 3 right now. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay. I'm done harassing you guys about it.
I'm not.
So, we did go to court. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thank you. We did go to court today, you guys, this morning. I barely had... What am I talking about? You barely had enough sleep.
I had 2 hours. You didn't sleep at all.
I didn't sleep at all. I stayed up all night. My mind was running. Like, you know when you have a big day, like you can't sleep? That's how it was. Hey, Kova. What's up?
Right on, right on.
Oh, Care Bear. What's up?
Right on,
Love
right on,
you too.
right on.
Thank you. So, we did go to court today, and the title is absolutely right. I'm going to tell you guys why. So, there was a couple of cases ahead of us. So, well, first of all, when we walked in, our Scum-Lord was sitting there in the lobby with his head down, like a little scared jackrabbit.
Yeah.
And then, my husband said he saw his wife, but I didn't see the wife.
She was sitting in the hallway, and when we came out of court...
But not in front of him, though. I mean, not next to him at the time. Because, like, you know how there's the social distancing? Like, there was, like, 3 chairs.
Me and you sat next to each other. We didn't care, but...
3 chairs in between. Yeah, we sat next to each other. I mean, come on. We live together, for God's sakes. But anyways, so what happened with court today was we went... we got called in. We're sitting there, and a couple of... Hey, we're chilling, too. So there was like a whole bunch of cases before us. I think it was like what, 7 or 8 cases
like
or
8
something
cases.
like that. So more than half those cases, they lost. For some reason, the judge was siding with the Scum-Lords, and you could clearly tell there were Scum-Lords, and they were giving these poor people 10 days to move out. 10 days, which is fucking ridiculous. I was like, oh my god. So our case.
I'm so nervous.
I know, like, at first I was so confident and all this stuff, and then all of a sudden I started sweating balls. Like, I was sweating like a fucking dog, and my husband actually was getting sick in the car on the way there. He got really bad anxiety. I got really bad anxiety, but I couldn't afford to get sick because, you know, I have to drive. But anyways, so we're sitting there, and finally it was my turn. Well, number one, we notified the judge that the landlord spelled my name wrong. My last name.
Lucen.
Lucen. Okay, my last name is not Lucen.
No.
So he spelled it Lucen. So we got up there, and he confirmed my suspicion. Now, this guy, he has my business card. I gave him my business card 3.5 years ago when we first moved in here, which, of course, everybody's seen my business card. If you are following me on Facebook, you will know and see when I post my business cards, it has my business name on it, my website, my email, you know, and my phone number, my business phone number, all that stuff, right? So I had a suspicion that everything this guy was finding out about me was through my my YouTube channel, because he is spying on my YouTube channel. He's spying on my videos. Not only that, my suspicion was also confirmed because, and this is why I'm saying perverted, I'll get into that in just a second. A couple of, hey Tisha, what's up, honey? So a couple, like 2 years ago, before I got my cameras set up, my surveillance cameras outside, my camera in the house, I noticed like multiple times we would leave the house and we would come home, and like, you know, I have a security gate at my door. So I would lock the top and the bottom of the house door and the top and the bottom of the security gate. Well, every time we would leave the house and come home, one of the locks would always be unlocked. And I'm like, I'm not fucking crazy. I know
He's
somebody's
like,
going
babe,
in
didn't
there.
I lock the door? I'm like, yeah, I thought you did.
Exactly. So I kept saying that, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I know we locked the door. I'm not going crazy. So then right away I started suspecting my landlord because there was no breaking and entering, like somebody broke the lock or anything. It was like somebody put the key in and opened the door. One of my neighbors that changed their lock is the smart one. I think I'm gonna change the lock
Yeah, we
too.
caught him.
I think we'd have to change the lock too. Because a couple of weeks ago, my surveillance cameras from outside actually caught my landlord when my neighbor wasn't home, caught my landlord trying to break into his house with his keys. And luckily, he had changed his lock. So I called my neighbor right away. I said, hey, do you know the landlord's at your door and he's trying to get in? And he said, no, I didn't know. But obviously, he knows when we're home because our cars are in the driveway. He knows when we're not home when our cars are not in the driveway. So when I set up the surveillance cameras, all that shit stopped. But yeah, miraculously, my locks that I lock now have been staying locked. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I wasn't going crazy. But during the hearing today, this morning, my landlord turned around and said, um, what did he say? He said a lot. Oh, yeah. First, he said,
They won't let me come
they
in
won't let me
without
come
a
in.
24-hour notice.
Yeah, they won't let me come in without a 24-hour notice. Now, he did mention this to us before, and we told him, you need to give us a 24-hour notice if you want to come in the house. That is only if it's a fucking
You thought
emergency.
we made that up.
Exactly. And the judge looked at him and said, you do it by law, you have to give him a 24-hour notice. Number two, he claims that things are emergency, like a water
Leak or
leak and all
whatever.
this shit, just to get in your house because he wants to spy on you. He wants to know everything that's in your house. He's just really fucking sick in the head. Before I jump into that, 2 years ago in the summer, right when I put my surveillance cameras up in my home and around the house, he had some so-called, what is it, bug sprayer,
Oh, yeah,
pest
fumigator.
control, whatever. This guy barely knew how to speak English, number one. Number two, you could tell it was one of his friends or his buddies. He did not have pest control license. By law, when you're doing that, you need to have a pest control license.
And I was at work
My
that day, so I
husband,
wasn't here.
yeah, my husband was at work.
And I
I
had a
called him and
pest
I
control
said, this
license.
guy's coming over, blah, blah, blah. My husband wasn't too happy about it. But then again, the landlord did not give me a 24-hour notice. He just decided to call me 30 minutes before he came, not even 30 minutes, and said, I'm down the street. I will be there. There's somebody here, blah, blah, blah. My landlord never showed up. This guy showed up. He comes in my house. Instead of doing his pest control spray like
He looks
the
at the bar. Because that's when you had a big bar
yeah,
set
I
up.
had a really nice bar at the time on my counter. And he was asking, he's like, oh, what kind of work do you do? Are you a bartender? Are you a stripper? Because I see that you have a bar over there. And I looked at him and I was like, what the fuck? Thank God my kids
No,
were in the
first he
bedroom.
said, no, this is what pissed me off because I
My
watched the
tattoo?
camera. No, first he said, oh, what do you do for work? I see all this alcohol here.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, that's from my clients. I don't drink that much. And then he's like, oh, clients, are you a stripper? And you're
Yeah.
like, no.
Like, what the fuck? You know, who says that?
And then he
two,
followed you. You called me. You're like, babe, you need to come home from work right now. This guy's following me all around the house.
he's following me around the house. So I was wearing a spaghetti strap, something like this. Hold on, let me, in case those who don't know what a spaghetti strap like this, which I have my
Yeah,
husband's.
but it showed your boobs more, and that's why he was staring at you.
Yeah, I'm trying to not show my boobs
I
as
know.
much.
I'm just saying.
But he is a fucking perv.
I am
know.
a perv. Oh, you mean him? Yeah.
You're my perv. That's okay. So yeah, he was a fucking perv. So I had the spaghetti strap on, right? And of course, it was a tank top. It wasn't. It's not a sports bra like I'm wearing right now. And he saw the tattoo on my back, which has my husband's name on it. And we've been together like fucking 17 years. He the first thing he said was, "Oh, I like your tattoo on your back. What does it say on it?" And I said, it has my husband's name on it. He goes, oh, you're married? I thought you were single. And then for the second time, I think he was drunk too. Like you could, like he was stuttering his words. It was just disgusting. And then he asked me multiple times. He goes, oh, are you single? Are you married? I said, bitch, I'm married and I have 3 kids. Now what? I said, shut the fuck up and do your job. So it came to a point where he started following me around the house. I had to call my husband and I said, you need to get your butt home. I know he was at work. I felt bad, but he did. He got home right away. I called my landlord and I said, I'm kicking this motherfucker out. He's a fucking pervert. So I did. I opened the door and I told him to leave. And he goes, I have work to do. I said, if you don't leave, I'm going to call the cops for
You
sexual
said you don't want to be
harassment.
here when my husband gets home.
Yeah.
Trust me, I already called him.
Plus, I'm going to call the cops. I actually put put you on speaker when I was
Yeah, I
talking to
remember.
you right in front of him, so he knew that my husband was on his way home. So thank God he fucking left. And I told him, I said, I have cameras and all this shit, and you're being recorded. So get the fuck out of my house before I call the cops because you're sexually harassing me now. So he left. The next day, that same day, I told my landlord, I said, don't have this pervert come in the house. Plus, I need to see identification and I need to see a pest control license. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but he was sexually harassing me. So the next day, the landlord calls me and he says, "Oh, I'm coming back right now. I have another pest control guy, and don't worry about it this time, Monica. I'm gonna be with you, and I'm gonna be in the house." Number one, it doesn't make me feel any better because I barely know my landlord. Like, who knows their landlord personally? They're not our friends. Number one, more than half the time they're scumlords. More than half the time they do illegal shit. I mean, you never know. You know what I'm saying? The landlord we see once a month is like 5 minutes. We pay the rent, get the receipt, and that's it. We don't have any other communication or relationship with them.
Nor do we
So
want
if
to.
I don't trust a pervert in my house, what makes you think that I'm going to trust you? Plus, to me, I believe that you're a fucking pervert too if you're allowing other perverts to come in my house. So he comes over. I'm under the impression that this is going to be another guy. What he doesn't know is the next day was your day off. It was my husband's day off, so my husband was actually with me. When this motherfucker came up with that guy, it was the same fucking guy again. You think we let him in the house? No. The second he saw my husband, woo, he flew down the stairs. He was gone. He bolted. He was done. So I told my scumlord, I said, you know what? I said, you're either going to pay for somebody because, you know, they're fucking cheap. People like that, they're cheap. They don't want to pay for like an actual real pest control guy with a license. They go with fucking somebody from Home Depot. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. That's where he got that guy. I asked him, how do you know him? And he said, oh, I met him at Home Depot.
Yeah. So long story short, he's already brought a perverted guy twice to my home. Okay, so right there, I ended it. My trust shit, I now have trust issues with this guy. Okay, I told him you're not allowed to come in my house without my husband being home. So then, the day, what was it? In November when I paid my rent. That's when he turned around under the same breath. When he took my money, gave me the receipt, he turned around under the same breath and he said, "I want you guys to move out next month."
Yeah, but you're missing people that don't know why.
He is
We
disgusting.
gave him okay, the day he came to
I
pick
was
up our
cutting it
rent.
short.
I know. The day he came to pick up our rent, he said, hey, how you doing? Da da da. I'm here. Can you come bring the rent? So I went downstairs. I handed him the money, and then I said, hey, just to let you know, I've been telling you for over a year my oven doesn't work. It's hard to cook on
2
the
years.
stovetop. Like, I need an oven. It's, you can only cook so much stuff on a stovetop. And so then...
And to fix the hole in the
and
shower.
then I said, my kids haven't been able to use their bathroom in over an hour. You got to fix this. You've been telling me every week you're going to come and you
What's
didn't.
up, Master Pro Gamer?
So I said, if you don't do it this week, I'm going to call the health department. The very next day, he served us with the eviction order for having pets.
He could not serve us with no rental payment because we pay him every month. Even during the pandemic, we were still paying him.
But my wifey is smart.
And he had... That's why you married me, because I'm so smart.
Envelope. Look at.
Did we bring it in? I think it's in the car.
Damn. I wanted to show the letter how smart you were.
So, we could just tell him. We don't have to show him. We'll show him next time. Or I'll just post it on Facebook so you guys can see
You guys got to get it. It's great.
Everybody follow me on Facebook.
Cork.
Everybody follow me on Facebook at Monica Spirit Queen because I put all the juicy, dirty secrets on it. But anyways, so he served us with the eviction papers. And it says violation of lease, they have pets. So right away, a light bulb went on my head and I said, okay, we're getting served with this. Now, we've had our dogs and cats for many, many years. We have moved in with our dogs and cats, so that was just an excuse. We have him on recording where he accidentally blurted out because we got him so pissed off. It was funny. You know, it's funny when you want to get something, the truth. Yeah, so much negative energy, exactly.
And it sucks because we just want to be peaceful. And
we just want to be left
peacefully.
alone. Like, we pay the rent, leave us the fuck alone.
Like, when you live in your house, that's the one place you're supposed to feel secure at. You can come home and be left alone. And this is what brought you to this topic. He complained to the judge that we wouldn't let him come in our master bedroom.
I was getting to that part.
Okay, I thought you forgot.
No. I was already thinking. So the day that he confronted us about evicting us, he actually flipped out and he said, he said, how come you don't let me in your house?
Monica Spirit Queen. She said, "What's your handle, Monica Spirit
Monica
Queen?"
Spirit Queen. Oh, on Facebook, Monica Spirit Queen. All my social media is Monica Spirit Queen. So we so when we confronted him about the eviction, he turned around and he said he had a bug up his head. He was drunk, number one. You could smell his alcohol, hammered. I don't even know why he was driving that night.
Because he always drives drunk.
Yeah, he had blood alcohol level maybe 3 times the legal limit. He was stumbling and he was slurring his words. I have them all recorded. I'm not going to
release it. He couldn't even walk to his truck, remember?
I'm not going to release it until the lawsuit is done and over with. Then legally I can release it. But right now, legally, I can't release too much. I could talk about it, though. So he ends up getting pissed off. Now, the best way you can get shit out of somebody is when they're drunk and you piss them off, because he flipped out. And he goes, how come all the other neighbors let me come into their house anytime I want? How come you don't want to come? You don't want me to come into your house? What is it that you're doing? Are you hiding something in there?
Yeah, that's
and
right.
I was like, yeah. Hold on 1 second.
That's fun. Mom's on live.
Hi, buddy. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay. I want to say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, weirdo.
Okay, go.
Stop being weird.
You're just being goofy.
I'll be out there in a minute.
Okay, go out and shut my door, please. Love you.
Take the dogs that you lock come in too.
Yeah, why'd you let? It's all right. Just go. It's okay. Just go.
Just go. Shut the
It's
door.
okay.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. So, I just didn't want my son here in this part. But anyways,
What part? Oh.
all the whole part, everything. So, so I told him. I said legally, I don't have to let you in. Oh, thank you. I know he's my angel.
I know. Oh, my son. Oh shit.
They were not talking about you, okay? It was my kid.
Hey, sure. I thought they were talking about me.
Hi, Bella. Oh, okay, I have another visitor. This is my personal dog right here. Hi, Boo. Oh, I love you too. I love you too. I need to, instead of Bella, I should have named her Wagger. She's constantly wagging her tail. Okay, please take her. Oh,
I don't want her. Come
she's
over
stepping
here.
on my boobs and my stomach. Ah!
Bella, Bella, come lay down over here.
She just assaulted me with her
Bella,
tail.
come on, lay over here.
She doesn't want. She wants to stay next to me.
Hey, Bella.
She's fanning me with her tail. It's
Come
okay
on,
because
man.
I'm hot right now.
How come they do that? They just stare at you like they don't understand what you're saying, and you know damn well they do.
Because they think they're slick. So
She's like, no,
we end up so he flips out and then I flip out. I go, what the fuck do you mean why am I not letting you in my house? Maybe I'm fucking growing weed. Maybe I'm smoking crack and selling drugs. What the fuck are you talking about? I have 3 small kids. My home is my sanctuary. It's my privacy.
He's like,
You're
yeah,
not
but I
allowed
don't know that because you don't ever let me in. You don't invite me to come in and look in your house.
Yeah, who the fuck
He's
are
like,
you to come in my house?
You've been here 3 years and I never even got to go in your master bedroom yet. The fuck do you want to come in our bedroom?
Yeah, he wants to come in my master bedroom so bad.
And he told the judge that. I couldn't believe that.
Today in court, he incriminated him. Even the judge looked at him like, you're a fucking pervert. So he told the judge, he said, they don't let me come in the house, even when emergency. I said, that's a bullshit lie because I printed out the pictures of what he did to my bathroom when we had a so-called emergency leak at 8:30 in the morning on a Saturday morning. He came in, put a big hole in one of my bathrooms. We have 2 bathrooms. My kid's bathroom has a big hole. They haven't been able to use a shower in like 9-10 months already. And he told the judge, he goes, when I want to go in there and do pest control and do an inspection, number 1, you don't need to do an inspection of my house. And number 2, pest control does not need to go in my bedroom. You guys do it in the living room. You could do it in the bathrooms. You could do it in the kitchen, but you don't need to go in my private bedroom. That's my sanctuary. What the fuck are you trying to do? Look at my sex toys, you fucking pervert? So I was pissed off. And even the judge looked at him and she looked at him like, are you fucking crazy? She said, I wouldn't want anyone going in my bedroom either. Why the fuck do you want to go in my bedroom? For what? What reason? You want to jack off in there? You want to bring your
Why does he
crippled
want to
wife?
come in our house, period, if there's no problem? Like, okay, I get to walk in one time to see that we're not growing marijuana.
That,
or we're not,
even
listen,
so,
hold on,
that's none of his
hold on.
business what I
Or
do.
we're not kicking holes in the walls, or we're not destroying his house. I could get that.
That's what the the security
He's
deposit
been in our
is for.
house 15 different times.
Yeah.
What does he need to come in for?
Anytime he wants.
Yeah, that's just weird to me.
He's a pervert. So then the judge looks at him and says, I wouldn't want anyone coming in my bedroom either, which is normal and logical. Nobody wants anyone to fucking go in your bedroom, right?
And he's like, yeah, but they
24
want
hour
24-hour notice.
Yeah, we have a 24-hour notice too. That's another thing. So he told the judge, this is how
Like we
dumb,
were crazy too. He said it.
this is how dumb he is because he just kept burying himself a deeper hole by incriminating himself over and over the whole time we were there. He told the judge, he goes, they told me that every time I want to go in the house, I have to give a 24-hour notice. And the judge says, yeah, you do. By law, you have to give them a 24-hour notice. You can't just pop in and out whenever the fuck you want in their house. And
He's
then,
like, well, what about an emergency?
what about emergency? And the judge said, well, that's on them. If they don't want to let you in, they don't want to let you in. But that's full of shit because we have let them in on a couple of emergencies. And come to find out, there was no fucking emergency.
And I
He just
didn't know
wanted
that.
to
The
snoop
judge
around.
straight said, if we don't want to let him in on an emergency, he can hold us liable, but we don't have to let him in.
Right. So, fast forwarding to snooping around. This guy has been snooping around my house. Again, going back to the locks being unlocked when we come home. And on top of that,
He
he
busted
watches
himself today.
my YouTube channel. He watches my videos. He told the judge today, how
Every animal we
how
have.
else would he know every animal we have? Frogs,
The number of
turtles.
snakes, the number of lizards, what kind, everything.
Yeah, how the fuck would you know? Number one, I have one lizard, and that's Spiky, and I've had him for what 4 years now. He's not going anywhere. I'm sorry, he could kiss my ass. But number two, my animals have been temporarily removed from my home into somewhere else, and that's another thing that's been fucking me up all day, though. I mean, technically, we won the case. Okay, we're not getting evicted. We won the case. But at the same time, I feel like we didn't completely because I have to do something with my animals, with my reptiles. Either I'm going to get them certified and registered like I did to my cats and dogs. And number two, thank you, Master Pro Gamer. Yay. It helped me being a paralegal. I was a paralegal here in Vegas and in California for many years. So I know the laws. My favorite part before we get into anything else, this is the funniest part. So we gave an answer to the eviction. And he was supposed to respond back with another answer. He never did that. Again, this guy's not experienced. I don't know how the fuck you can run a building without knowing the laws. Okay? He did not give a fucking answer, and that's what the judge said. She said, did you respond to an answer, to their answer? And he said no. Then he tried to lie and say he never got my answer. And then the judge was like, oh, if you didn't have it, okay. So she made the bailiff make copies of my answer to give it to him.
And then he pulled it out by accident looking for another paper.
Yeah, supposedly by accident. He pulled it up and he goes, oh, is this it? And the judge is like, yep, you have it. I said, oh, and Your Honor, one more thing. I want to serve him with legal papers. I didn't say what kind of papers. I said, I want to serve him with legal papers. The judge nodded to me like she knew exactly what I was talking about, what kind of paperwork. I said, I have him on recording on my phone. When I recorded him on video when we asked him for his address, and he's refusing to give me his address because by law we have to send him a certified mail which tracks down when he can't say, oh, I never received a paperwork, certified mail with the legal papers. And he said, she turned around and she said, is that true? You're not giving them your address. Of course, he got caught right in the middle. He couldn't lie even though he wanted to. You guys are in the what? Mark, where's that too? Yeah. I'm not even gonna go and talk about
Yeah, we're not
politics.
saying
We don't
about
talk about
politics.
politics. That's off the. That's not on my channel.
Caused too many troubles.
I don't
for
give a
us.
fuck about politics, and we don't talk about that. And my choice is my choice and what I believe in. But anyways, so we go and I said, you know what? I said, the judge said, is that true? And he said, yeah. And the judge's like, so why didn't you give him your address? And he started stuttering because he got
I
caught.
thought he started crying. It looked like. Did you notice that?
Yeah. He was like, his voice was shaky. He was stuttering. And then he goes, oh, because,
I don't want him to know where
I
we
don't
live
want,
in case
no,
something happens.
I don't want anyone knowing where I live in case something happens. What the fuck is supposed to happen? I'm sending you
because
certified
he's a
mail.
Scum-Lord. That's why he's afraid he's going to get his ass whooped by one of these people. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's
if you don't
exactly.
fuck people's lives over and try to illegally fuck them up, then you don't have to worry about that, right?
Right.
But anyways, my thing is, this guy is one of the we've seen a bunch of scumlords in the courthouse today, And this
Oh.
guy tops it off.
Yep.
Tops it off with so much illegal shit that he's doing. And not only that, my message to him, I know he's gonna watch this.
He still hasn't
is
fixed our oven, and he still hasn't fixed our bathroom.
My message to the Scum-Lord is get off my channel. Stop spying on me. Stop trying to come in my house. Stop licking your lips around me like a pervert. Stop sending me perverted people in my house.
You know that
Stop
we know
trying
the
to
law.
stop trying to break into my house. We know the fucking law, and I think we slammed you in court today and we showed it to you. So
Just let us be.
let us
we'll
be.
pay our rent. You
I
just
will
leave us
move
be.
out. Like I told him before the court, when he first served us with the paperwork and we confronted him on it, I told him, I said, I'm warning you. I will take your ass to court and I'm going to slam you in court. And on top of that, I'm going to move under my terms and conditions, not under yours. I will move whenever I'm ready to move. I will move whenever the fuck I want to. Can't you withhold rent for the toilet? Oh,
Yeah, we read something
not
about
just
that
the
today.
toilet. We can withhold rent.
For the water heater and the bathroom.
Not with this judge. This judge is just about evictions, for non-payment and all the other bullshit.
And she wasn't really on our side. You could tell she's on their side. But he screwed up so bad legally she couldn't do anything.
Exactly.
It seems like they're more for the tenants, for the landlords than they are for the tenants for some reason.
That's why I want to start a movement. I want to start a movement to where I want to bring awareness
The
to
slumlords,
to the tenants, and to the courthouse, to law, to the judges, that states
we have rights.
it's not, we do have rights, and it's not always about the landlords. Oh my God, my voice is cracking. I talked so much today. We do have rights as tenants. We do have rights as law-abiding citizens, as taxpayers. We cannot allow these scumlords to get away with this kind of shit. I mean, the amount of cases we saw when people said, yeah, well, I want to buy a house too. I could have bought my house last year except for this pandemic and it fucked everything up. But it was, we do have the rights. And we cannot allow these scumlords, these tyrants, to come after us the way that they do. And they think they could just kick us out. Like the cases that I saw today, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, if she's giving all these people 10 days to move out, and these people are like struggling to pay rent right now. Print what up? No, I'm not doing anything. Chicken flavored waffle. I love that name. Chicken flavored waffle. What's up?
Fuck the neighbors in this building.
No, yeah, it's the neighbors here. They're all racist and he's discriminating. I hate to say this because I'm not a racist and you guys already know I have clients from around the world. That's the last thing on my mind. I fucking hate racist people. I expose them, actually. I expose racist people. But this guy, he's a Hispanic guy, and all my neighbors are Hispanic. We're the only white people. All the neighbors have dogs. All the neighbors have rabbits. All the neighbors have every fucking animal you could think of. But he wants to target me. Didn't work that way. Apparently, he learned his lesson today the hard way, because I did certify my animals. They are beneficiary for our health, especially mental health, because I do have really bad anxiety, and so do my family, my kids, and of course my husband. We've been under a lot of stress, and I legally certified it with a doctor's note, so there's not much he could do about that. But he needs to get off my channel, because now I know that you fucking watch my channel. How else would you know every fucking animal I have in my house? Unless A, you have broken into my house illegally when I wasn't home, which is 100% proof because you just admitted it yourself in court today. And number two, you fucking spy on my channels. I just posted a video 2 days ago that my rats, because that's, my snakes eat rats, right? So it becomes really, really expensive after a while to buy. It's like over $100 a week to buy rats for my snakes. And especially end of last year, the prices on all the rats and rodents went up. And it's so, last year was a little bit more affordable. This year it's crazy. It's like so expensive. So I picked a couple out. I re-raised them. We rebred them. And just a couple of days ago, I posted a video, which I'm sure you guys could go back and see if you haven't already, that my rats started giving birth to babies. So I rather breed the rats myself and save all that money than, you know what I'm saying? Trying to think smart and save money and all that stuff. And he's never seen the rats in my house before. And I'm sure he knows about them now. And he even said it because he watched my video a couple of days ago. So get off my fucking channel, you pervert. Oh my god. Tell me about it, you guys. I mean, Scum-Lord of all Scum-Lords. This is ridiculous. And then he's a fucking pervert. Like, I don't feel safe around him. I have two teenage daughters. And I don't... Oh, cool. Awesome. And I don't trust... Is it Christy? I think I just got a notification. And I just, I don't trust him around my kids. I have two teenage daughters right now, my girls. If he could do that towards me and bring other people towards me, I'll add you when I'm done, honey. Then what makes you think he's not going to do it with my girls? Because then it's going to go to a whole new level. You know what I'm saying, you guys? It's going to go beyond past legal shit. What's the other one?
Huh?
You said there's another problem or something.
No, I didn't.
You said something.
I said that's a whole new problem if he starts looking at my daughters.
Oh, yeah. So, therefore, it's been nothing but fucking a roller coaster, you guys. I do have a GoFundMe on my, oh my god, I'm so tired, you guys. I haven't slept in over 24 hours. I do have a GoFundMe to help me out with the legal fees on my Facebook. If you guys haven't watched my other videos, a couple of videos back, about 2 weeks ago, my wallet was stolen from Walgreens in a store. And I had about $900 cash in there, which is going to go towards the move. I'm lucky to move out and get another place. In fact, I'm not renting an apartment. I'm going to either rent a house right now, and then I could save money to buy a house in a couple of months. Or you just, stay here and save money and then just buy a house. Either way, I'm getting a house. I'm not staying here too much longer. But, and then they took my debit cards, they ran it as credit, and they went on a shopping spree. And the bank told me that with the amount of money they took out of my account before I got a chance to cancel all my cards, it's not a guarantee that I'll get some of my money back, but it's not a guarantee that they're going to give all my money back. I don't know why. I don't know how they legally can do that, but that's what I was told. I went to the bank last week when they called me and they said, we got some information on your account. And they couldn't talk to me over the phone. I had to be there. My driver's license were in there, social security card. I mean, all kinds of shit. I'm so tired. I'm going to pass out. Oh, I just got dizzy. Can you give me water? I literally just got dizzy right now, you guys. I'm exhausted. Can you open that? I have one hand that I'm using. Sorry, guys. Give me a sec. Thank you. I have a fucking hole in my lip, I swear. I don't want to do the rental apply for that because no matter what, I found out... Oh, thank you. I found out that just looking at observing the cases that were going on today, they could still proceed with eviction no matter how much you try to cover yourself with the COVID relief bullshit. So I don't want to do that. I guess I'm going to still have to pay rent here until I move out. But at least I don't have a limited time, like a time limit to move out right now. Because that was my main stress. Like, I didn't want to be one of those people when the judge said you have 10 days to move out. Because then I would, like, literally jump off a bridge. I couldn't do that. I can't do that. So, knock on wood, thank God I got lucky on that. But, I don't want to count my lucky stars yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still filing the legal papers on him. And I'm going to, I'm doing everything legally to save my ass and my family. But in the meantime, um, I don't know what I'm going to do with my reptiles. Like I said, I removed them temporarily from my house, but they can't stay where they're at right now for too much longer. I have to bring them back in. Um, so either I need to come up with money to go ahead and temporarily rehome them somewhere where they can, I have to pay them every month to take care of them until we move, or I'm going to have to sell them, and I really don't want to do that. You guys go back and watch all my reptile videos and my snakes and stuff. Like, I have one of the most beautiful, the most expensive snakes, and they're really, the ones I have are not too easy to come around, especially the ones that we have had them since babies and we raised them. We use them for mainly educational purposes. We take them to events. Sometimes schools will call us and take them to the schools. Birthday parties, things like that. You know, we educate people on reptiles and all the good stuff. We just commented on my channel. Okay. Someone just commented on my post. But that's pretty much it. I mean, good news is we won. And I believe it had a lot to do with everyone's prayers, all you guys' prayers. Absolutely gave that push, that positive vibe that we all needed right now. Um, Keep it up, please. Also, my PayPal is going to be linked to this video, like it's linked to all my other videos. You can go back. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Um, you know what? Go to because the GoFundMe, it takes a couple of days for the money, or once every a week or 2 weeks. I don't know how the fuck they do it. I still haven't received all the money yet from the donations. But if you guys want, you can go to monicaspiritqueen.com, which is my website. My PayPal, which is also connected to my GoFundMe, and that's how they transport the money to my PayPal. If you just go to monicaspiritqueen.com, my website, my PayPal is right there on top on the front page. You could just click on it and do donations there too. There, I have people donating from there as well, which just directly comes in right away. Everybody that has donated so far, I have been given shout outs. And my GoFundMe, I'm going to repost it. If you go to Monica Spirit Queen on Facebook and then go to my page and just scroll down, I posted like tons of my GoFundMe page. The same page, I just keep reposting it. So you could either do that or just easily go to monicaspiritqueen.com, and it's right there on the front page. Click on PayPal, and you know, that's how you could do it. Just make sure you guys do friends and family. If it gives you guys friends and family, do that. Don't click on merch or if I'm selling something, because I'm not selling anything. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate you guys. Anything, every little thing does help. Every little thing does help. Nice to meet you too. Thank you. I appreciated you guys. I really do. And, you know, you guys are not just helping me, you're helping my kids, my family. I have 3 little kids that are nervous. Like today, I was so upset because my daughter had to take time off of her testing that she had to do, she was doing, and she called my phone to check on me to make sure that I was okay, that we were okay in court and everything was. I mean, my kids are so worried. Last night, my daughters could barely go to sleep. They were really nervous, like I've been all night. This morning they had to do testing, and they're like, Mom, we can't even concentrate on the testing. We're so worried about what's going to happen with the court case. You know, one thing, you fuck with me is one thing, but the minute you fuck with my family, my kids get affected with it, I'm going to take you down. I'm going to take you down and hunt you like a fucking bulldog. I don't play games when it comes to messing with my family. And that's something that has been messed with when it comes to my kids. They affected my kids emotionally and mentally, and he's gonna pay for it. So hey, Scum-Lord, if you're watching this video like you watch all my other videos, I'm coming for you, and you're gonna fucking pay for it. I mean, to be honest with you guys, like, that thought has run in my mind a couple of times during this shit that's been going on since November. when I found out we are going to move. And the closer it came to the court date, and when he served us with the second notice of eviction, because you get served the first time, and then 10 days later, they have to serve you with the second one. And then once you get the second notification, then you go to court and you respond with an answer. So imagine the weight of getting served again and going to court, and then another wait for a couple of weeks for me to get a letter from court with the date and time of the court date that they gave us. And then this whole time waiting and waiting and waiting until the court date. And then when it came to the court date this morning, last night I didn't sleep. I was a nervous wreck. My mind just kept running different scenarios of what can happen. What if this? What if that? Even though you want to stay positive, it's just it's really easy for your mind to mentally fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And if I was single, I wouldn't mind. I could just find another place and move out. But it's hard when you have kids. It's hard when you have animals. It's hard when you have a full family in a house, you know? The thought has passed across my mind. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm not saying I'm not stupid. You know, my kids need me, but the thought has crossed my mind a couple of times. You know, just ending everything for myself. Um, and I know it's fucked up to say that because I have so many clients from around the world, and I don't want you guys hearing the negative part of my thinking sometimes, because I'm the one that's always pushing positive to my clients. I'm the one that's always telling them, hey, I'm there for you, I'm here for you. And I do, I change people's lives around all the time. But it kind of sucks when it's hard for you to do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? There are times when I literally want to jump throw this in anyone's faces. I'm still working, I'm still helping as much as I can on my end. During this pandemic, I'm working from home. I'm doing readings over the phone. Nothing has changed. I'm still doing all that. Nothing has changed. I know there's a bunch of people that still write to me and comment on my videos. Hey, Monica, I need help. Are you still working? Are you still doing readings? The answer is yes, of course. Number two, I have to work because that's my only income right now is my psychic business. You know what I'm saying? And number three, I'm thinking, you know what? I'm not just taking donations in. I mean, of course, I absolutely appreciate the donations. My family appreciates it. But at the same time, if you guys want a reading and you pay for that reading, number one, it helps my family, you know, it helps my situation right now. But at the same time, it gives me an opportunity to give something back to you for helping, which is a reading. You know what I'm saying? My, yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I do get dark thoughts. I do, no matter how positive you guys want to stay, you still get those dark thoughts. You still get, suicidal thoughts. You still get those thoughts of, what if I wasn't here anymore? Would I still be suffering on earth? You know, all those things. And you, if you go back and watch all my videos, you guys know I'm not fake. I don't bullshit. I'm all reality. I'm 100% you know, real when it comes to like being straightforward and all this stuff. So I'm not beating around the bush. I'm not hiding anything. Those thoughts have come to my mind. Am I going to do it? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just human nature to think sometimes like that when you are in distress and you feel like you're being cornered into a wall and there's nothing else left for you to do. And that was the position that I felt about a week ago and before that as well when we got hit with the eviction papers. Plus, I was thinking, what kind of a monster would serve eviction papers, especially during a lockdown, COVID, pandemic? Now they're saying there's new strains of the SARS virus going around, and it's worse than the first strain. Like, all of those things run in your mind. And then on top of that, there's a lot it's so hard to even not just buy a house right now, find a house, because I know there's a lot of people that are not showing homes right now due to this pandemic. But at the same time, even rentals, Number one, the rentals went up. I'd rather buy my own house than rent. But if I'm going to rent, imagine it's going to cost me a couple of $1,000s. The minimum I can rent a 3-bedroom house, which I can't do 2-bedroom anymore. The minimum I could do a 3-bedroom house is between $1,400 and $1,500 a month, plus another $1,400, $1,500 on top of that for a security deposit. Now they're charging between $50 to $150 for a key deposit that you get to get back. You get to get that money back after you move out and turn in your keys. Cleaning deposit, pet deposit, I mean, it all adds up. And then the other night I was adding it up, and it's like $6,000, $7,000 just to put down to move to a one place, not including the fucking U-Haul I have to rent, the gas or the mileage and all the shit. Like, it's too much, you guys, too much on me. So, thank God for one thing that we won is the fact that I don't have 10 days and I don't have a time limit, knock on wood, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't want to waste any more time staying here. I don't like my Scum-Lord. I don't like the area we live in, especially when I have to put cameras inside and outside and around the building. This isn't even my home. This isn't even my building. And we're the ones watching the driveway, making sure there's not people on the driveway that are not supposed to be here. They took half my bumper of my car off a couple of weeks ago on the driveway in the middle of the night when I was sleeping. Of course, it recorded, but unfortunately, they were in disguise, and now they have the stupid mask that we have to put on. They had a hoodie. I mean, they take advantage of the masks and they commit crimes. So half the right side of my bumper is gone. I don't even know why they took the half. They have stolen my rims last year, all 4 rims. And then about a month ago, they stole one of my rims in the front of my car on the driver's side, but they were not. I'm looking at it right now as I'm talking because it's on my screen. But maybe something spooked them away and they weren't able to take the rest of my rims. So, the area that I live in is not good. And if I knew this about this area from day one in the beginning, I would have never moved here. I would have never moved into this neighborhood. I don't like it. We don't feel safe. We're always carrying our guns on us for our protection. We're always watching our backs. I mean, it's just, and then on top of the stress of that, we have to worry about the Scum-Lord breaking into my house when I'm not home. We have to worry about him spying. We have to worry about him being a pervert, trying to illegally evict us for having certified animals. I mean, there's just so much fucking going on. It's just piling up. And I haven't even told you guys the best of the best news yet, which is, I'm being sarcastic. It's not the best news. I was in the hospital the night my wallet got stolen, like a couple hours before it got stolen. And the doctor told me to go see my OB doctor because he's thinking, I thought it was my appendix. I thought I had appendicitis and it was going to rupture. I was in so much pain. And lately, the last 2 months I've been in pain, but it's just getting worse and worse and worse, to a point where I start throwing up sometimes because I get so nauseated from the pain. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm getting all the symptoms of appendicitis. I could just go to the hospital, get it checked out. This is the second time I went to the hospital to get it checked out. And the doctor came back and said, your appendicitis is fine. Your blood levels are fine. But he's very worried about my ovaries. And he says he's suspecting I might have ovarian cancer. And I need to go see my OB doctor. So that's just something else on top of everything else that's going on. And the fucked up part is I haven't been able to make an appointment to go see my OB doctor yet because I'm taking care of this eviction, because I'm taking care of my family. I'm trying to get my life back together again. I'm trying to make as much money as I can, no matter what I have to do. Like, it's just, you know, it's crazy. It's really crazy. Like, I feel like when my wallet got stolen, my whole life got stolen. You know what I'm saying? My whole identity, like everything. And I have to start from scratch, and it sucks, and I hate it, but I have to. I have to move forward. And of course, those dark thoughts come in because you know how they say bad luck comes in threes. I'm hoping that was the third bad luck. The eviction, ovarian cancer, and my wallet being stolen. Like, I can't accept anything else beyond that because I don't know what I would do. Like, it just came to a point where enough is enough, especially when you feel alone. I don't have family here that could help us. My husband doesn't have family here that can help us. We're the only ones here. The rest of my family is splattered around in other states and countries and stuff. And, you know, it sucks. Like, we're doing this on our own. And it's not like I can, you know, just call anybody in my family and say, hey, can you send me some money? I need help. No, because everybody's struggling right now. And I don't want to put anybody in that position to make them feel like they have to. That's why I have the GoFundMe and my PayPal to give you guys that option. You know what I'm saying? If you guys can, and if you would, and if you want to, we highly do appreciate it. Other than that, you know, just your emotional support, your mental support, and you guys being here, it means a lot. You have no idea how much it means. I did not expect to have this much emotional support as much as I do, because I didn't think I was that important. I was like, okay, I'm just, you know, a psychic medium that's well known around the world, and that's about it. But I do appreciate it, because no matter what, I'm still a human being too. I still have feelings, you know what I mean? I'm still going through the roller coasters like everyone else goes through. And that's basically what's going on in my life. Hold on, I got a message. Sorry, it was my kid's school. But overall, I am trying to stay positive. I am trying to do as much as I can. And yeah, to answer everyone's questions, I'm still doing readings. I just took on a case the other day, which is really cool. But I need to do more readings. I need to do more cases, and I need to survive. And at the same time, in return, I'm helping you guys. But I gotta get going. I love you guys so much. Once this video is uploaded on my end, I know you guys could see it now, but it's not uploaded on my end, and it takes like a couple hours for the live videos to finish uploading. So once that happens, I will put the link to my PayPal as well for donations in the description and in the comments where you guys could see it. But that's about it, you guys. My eyes are rolling back. I am so tired. I haven't slept in over 24 hours. I think I'm going to take about an hour nap so I can get up and try to function as much as I can. I love you guys. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe my videos as well, because that helps me, and all the thumbs up and comments help me as well. Want to say bye? We're going bye-bye. He's watching something on his phone with headphones. But anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm trying to drop as many videos as I can also to keep you guys entertained. So I'm coming up with all kinds of contents.
So and I can give you ideas too, right?
Yeah, you guys comment and let me know give me ideas of what kind of videos you guys want besides the spiritual ones. I already know everybody loves those. Those are still coming. My reptiles, my animals, I mean, whatever the case is, reality of life, drama, pranks, I mean, you name it, we do it. So just give me ideas of what kind of videos interest you guys to watch. I will definitely make those contents for you. No matter what goes on in my life, I'm still going to make videos, and I'm still going to drop in contents for you guys' entertainment and education purposes. Anyways, I love you guys. Mwah. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.